what's up everyone? It's Ben Zinn for Epic Guitar Instruction, and today's lesson is going to find us taking a look at Sugar, the huge hit from Maroon 5. A lot of cool funk-inspired parts that we can apply to our guitar playing, so we're going to take you through some strategies for playing the whole arrangement in one guitar, as well as how to break down each individual piece and arrange for a band or playing with your friends. So let's take a look at this fun tune. I want to start out and show you how you can adapt this whole tune for a single guitar part, and then we'll break each individual piece down and find out how we can kind of just take little bits and pieces from it. First thing that we want to do is check out the chords that we're going to go through for the large arrangement, and I'm going to start out by grabbing this little sucker here. This is a G flat major 7, but as you can see, I'm using my thumb to grip some of the notes here. So I'm using my thumb here to grip the G flat note on the 6th string, and then my other fingers are consecutive and diagonal here on strings 4, 3, 2, and 1, pinky, ring, middle, index, and I get that sort of sound. When I apply them together, I get the nice, rich, jazzy sounding chord on top and the nice low register on the bottom. Next chord I'm going to go to, B flat minor 7. This is a bar shape where we have our index finger on the 1st string and we're applying the ring and middle fingers like so. Now let's take that same chord and let's just move it up to the 6th fret, and we get the 3rd chord in the tune in E flat minor 7. And lastly, we're going to use this position for a D flat. And note that I'm only playing the inside 4 strings on this voicing. So these are the only chords in the tune. So it now becomes all about the attitude I play them with and the groove that I put to them to make them sound like the song. So the underlying rhythmic pulse of the song is like so. Now, that's the identifiable guitar part that we hear in the tune. What you can do to fill this out a little bit is to add some percussive elements in between the rhythm. And this sort of duplicates the drum groove just a little bit, enough to so you have a little bit more movement when you play it on your own. So in between each of your hits, like so, right? So in between each of the chord hits, what I'm doing here is just muting the strings, and I'm doing an upstroke on the low strings and then an accented hit on the high strings, just to sort of get a little bit of percussive flow into my playing. Nice way to kind of fill out that sound, right? Especially if you're just playing it on your own. So that's the underlying part that runs throughout the whole tune, but we can break this down a little bit further into the individual pieces and instruments that are layered from the recording and see how we can approach this too. Hey, as we're learning this tune, it dawns on me that there's a lot of bar chords happening, you know, in this style of funk playing and pop playing. You see these chords come up time and time again, and we want to help you out with your bar chord skills. If this is something that's new for you, we have a free video lesson that details proper bar chord fret hand technique, proper changing technique, exercises that will help you build your skills into making this feel easier, making it flow better and smoother, all things that we want out of our chord skills. We want to send you this video lesson absolutely free. It's a lot of good information, and there's going to be an ebook that coincides with it that outlines some of the diagrams, the chord diagrams and exercises. So good stuff to help you out with this tune and really any tune that uses bar chords. Click on the link that you see below and we'll send you all that good stuff from Epic Guitar Instruction. For instance, if I just wanted to play the bass line, I could. Or a simplified version of the bass line adapted for guitar. And we're just going to take some octave figures here, starting on our G flat. Okay, so there we have G flat, and we're just going to the octave here. And I move to playing fingerstyle to sort of try to get a little bit of that bass sort of tone. Move up to B flat, same thing. Now up to E flat. I'm just outlining the same root notes of the chords that I just played. And then back to D flat. Now, what if we wanted to build on this a little bit? We could also add in some power chords or some fifth chords that follow the same format and add these on top. I have a little bass and drum thing programmed into my looper here. So now let's take a look at adding in some power chords over the top of that bass line with the drums. So all I'm doing here with the power chords is I'm tracing the same movement as the bass line, but I'm just holding down these chords and playing the same rhythm here. Just index finger and ring finger, a 2-note power chord here, starting on the 2nd fret for G flat, the 6th fret of the E string for B flat, the 6th fret of the A string, same shape but shifted down 1 string, gives me an E flat power chord, E flat 5, and D flat here. And we can hear when the drums, the bass, and the guitar work together, we start to get a nice sounding groove that we can build on even further. Instead of playing the big voicings that we talked about from before, because we already have something playing in this register where my thumb is, I can take that out and maybe just play the top chords now. Once again, playing in the same rhythm. And if I add that to everything that's already in my looper, the power chords, the drums, and the bass line, we start to hear a fuller and more complete sound. It starts to remind us more of the original Maroon 5 tune. All right, everyone, Sugar by Maroon 5. I appreciate it so much. I hope you enjoyed learning the tune. It's a fun one to play. Hey, if you dug the lesson, click subscribe. We're going to keep bringing these song lessons to all of you guys out there. Give us a like, leave us a comment in the comment section below. Let us know how we're doing. We appreciate it so much, everyone. Thank you again. I'm Ben for Epic Guitar Instruction, and I'll see you guys next time.